when they have like this ultimate carry on their side, right, on Winter Bear, and I feel like they're definitely in that. I'm always the one. I want to see some action.
Gonna have a little bit of it here. Disruption out onto the Smar's. Beautiful impale from Omar, but it might not save the Smar's, unfortunately, and he will still end up dead. Pastel cleans him up. So NIGMA Galaxy now are aware this Blink Dagger is online.
Top lane, Arena.
Top lane, Arena onto Malfurion Storm Rage. Do they have the damage to kill him? He's falling very, very low here on this Gyrocopter. Still alive though. Chain Frost will be there. No Ice Spider to bounce it off to, but they nonetheless have the damage. GH on a killing spree, and now middle we did have the Blink Dagger being used up. There's a Ravage as well on the 3 heroes, but they still end up losing Pastel. Magnetized back in onto Delight and Kachal. They need to really get out of this fight. Unfortunately for NIGMA Galaxy, Io does show up to provide some heal for the Tidehunter. Noob hoping to try and close in Delight, but the angle is not going to be conducive. In the meantime, though, he throws a spear onto Kachal, separating him from the Io, bringing him the Earth Spirit and the Bristleback, but
Omar,
not insurmountably so. Omar down bottom. They have the Sentry Ward out. There's going to be the Demonic Purge. They have the damage necessary, but only if they commit. They do dodge the Impale. They were scared of the rebound from NIGMA Galaxy, and it turns out their fears were well justified. NIGMA were waiting to defend their boy. They do manage to keep him alive, and they want to steal this Wisdom Rune. Rune is going to get it and gets the Arena out onto this Io, who just came in hoping to try and get the Wisdom Rune. Instead, just gives up a double kill to Miracle.
Buying Shard next. He was definitely inspired yesterday.
Oh, dude, they're coming top. They're coming top. Look at this ward. They have Malfurion. They found him. The Arena on the 2. They get Io caught towards the end. Can they burst him in time? It looks like it, and now that he is gone, Malfurion Storm Rage doesn't really have any friends. Pastel was coming in, but couldn't get off the Blink Dagger. Omar was able to interrupt him, and therefore Sumail now closes in on Pastel. Spear of Mars pushing him back. Sumail with a double kill. What a gank coming through the Twin Gate for NIGMA Galaxy, and it's not even over. They get the Shadow Demon now. Easy kill. Do they have enough Blizzard though to go into the Roshan pit? Sumail, unfortunately for him, he might not have the speed to evade this gank as they're getting on top of him, but he does have access to the fight. He has allies behind him. He's still alive, getting out with this Blade Mail. Pastel's gonna be the one that's getting brought down, as well as this Io. Malfurion Storm Rage, him and the Tidehunter end up dying to the Quill Spray Rage of Miracle. They thought they had Sumail. Well, maybe they're gonna try play into Noob here. Noob is still very tanky. With the Arena drop, has the Bloodstone out. He's still surviving for now. They did manage to bring down GH. Pastel got to the backlines. Unfortunately, he gets caught by Sumail right now. Pastel needs to run. Nice Rabbit from Kachal to hold back Sumail, but sadly Omar there with the Vendetta hit to take down this Earthshaker. And with a beautiful Spear of Mars, Noob with the Aghanim shot pushes back the Tidehunter and the Shadow Demon. Both of them will fall. Malfurion gets relocated out, but sadly, as soon as the Io returns, he will turn this into a 4-hero affair with another teamfight victory for NIGMA Galaxy.
Yeah, straight onto the high ground. This could be it. They don't have a single tier 2 left remaining. There's no Aegis on NIGMA, but there's a 30k advantage. And only a solitary Gyro to defend. He can't really do it. This is at least, I mean, realistically, this should be over. They don't have Ravage, they don't have Echo. It's a really difficult game for Winter Bear, but the game that, like, as far as my analysis should go, is they never made a play. They were always waiting for something. They had a slight advantage out of the laning stage, but then they didn't use it at all. The first Blink Dagger from Shaker, I feel like, needs to be... when you get it, it doesn't need to be used in an aggressive way, but generally you want it.
Jump in by Sumail on the backside of the fight. Look at that, magnetized, baby. Both supports already eliminated. Kachal forced to run away from the fight, and Malfurion Storm Rage doing his best, but his BKB will expire now, and he has no options to dodge the Chain Frost, no options to deal with this mass influx of damage. They have found 4 heroes. Feels like this game is just over, and indeed it is. GG is called. Winter Bears give up the ghost, and we see NIGMA Galaxy taking game 1 here in this lower bracket final.
Yeah. I have to say that you know what they say? It's an stronger in general, and they're so strong in this lane, dude. Like, look at this. That might be a double even.
It's a double, definitely. One more right click. There we go. They eclipse him as time goes on, especially if they keep pressuring these tier 1 towers and opening the space. Winterbear can't let this go for free. Kachal shows up to try and defend this, and he does get the black hole out onto 3, but where is the follow-up? John finally comes in, but he doesn't have the level 6. No Chain Frost available. There will be a disruption. Here's Pastel. Wonderful Burrow Strike. And still, though, with the Dawnbreaker out, Solar Guardian comes in, ends up melting down 3 heroes. Sumail doesn't even die. Yes, they did end up losing this Templar Assassin of Miracle, but Winterbear goes for the Wisdom. The TPs are coming in. Miracle not caught, and instead the catch might come in the opposite direction. Sumail finds 2 supports with the Dream Coil. At the same time, though, Miracle jumped on with the epicenter, but it's not enough. There will be a black hole on the backlines looking towards the park, but it gets cancelled by the Solar Guardian. Noob in, finds a big swipe as well with the Starbreaker, and they bring down the Enigma. Double kill for Miracle.
Play the game without any objective stake, and Pastel.
At least get the GH kill here. Kill 4, but like you mentioned, the real name of the game is objective. I'm not picking Enigma just to farm for free like this. Omar will eat a Chain Frost, but it'll bring them down, but it's still a Chain Frost wasted. Sumail gets the Dream Coil on the 2. It's the Enigma and the Lich. They still need some follow-up damage. Sumail slowly but surely blinking down onto Kachal. Will be able to get him. He's so strong right now. Level 13 with the Switchblade. He's blinking forward, Liz. They're going to get themselves on top of John. Miracle finds that kill, and despite the Dawnbreaker did just finish this Aghanim Scepter as well. And you know, there's a lot of these games where, we'll talk about it in a second, as Omar probably might end up dead here. Snowball going forward towards Malfurion Stormrage. Dream Coil, though, hitting onto the Shadow Demon. He'll buy himself time with the disruption. And they were thinking about black holing onto Miracle, but onto Sumail or Miracle, but they can't do it. There will instead be a Burrow Strike onto Sumail. He does get himself away. Still living for now. Miracle cleaning up on the backlines. Kachal brought down by GH. It's a double kill for Miracle. But then you have to pick Silencer to have Global Silence.
Well, no. If you're playing ability draft, you don't have to.
Ah, I see.
Buckets in. Dream Coil.
Dream Coil out. Catches out onto the Enigma. They would like Kachal. Black Hole is at the ready, but it's not even going to get a chance to be used up because the Solar Guardian will come in, get the stun out. Starbreaker, they bring down Kachal. They did lose Miracle on the other side of the fight, though. He was a little bit far away from the rest of his compatriots, ate the full demonic stacks, so he ends up dead. And now with the Burrow Strike, back onto Noob. Pastel runs out of mana for the epicenter, though, as Puck pierces the backline, able to help kill off John. Steals the Wisdom Rune while he's at it.
It's back in.
It is. They're going back in. Sumail, having the replenishment from his bottle, he feels comfortable fighting. He's going to be able to bring down Delight. They do get the big punch with the Walrus out onto the Lich. So he dies back immediately after team peeing into the engagement. He just goes right back into the fountain.
After that lane, the lane was so good. If you're Winterbear, at least you can say you won the safe lane versus NIGMA. You know, you owned them in that lane.
And it was a solid win at that, right? Not like a meager win. It's like, no, we were bodying y'all. But unfortunately, as the game has progressed into this mid-game, Sumail is bodying the entire team almost by his lonesome. It's Miracle putting pressure on the tier 4 tower, already down to less than half HP. Winterbear will smoke, but Sumail breaks the smoke and gets out. Not a scratch on him right now. With the Parasma, Octarine Core, D-Lance. This Puck is 2.3k HP. What the hell?
Yeah, he's too big. And they're just defending the TA. You have to jump her eventually. She will be taking your throne next.
Pastel thinking about triggering the epicenter. They want to go in. His Blink Dagger, though, just keeps getting disabled by Sumail. Using the Illusion Orb, and now Sumail jumps in, finds both of the supports. They've already gotten the Shadow Demon. They also pick off the Sand King in the blink of an eye. Right now, he has less health than the Pugna on the Sand King. Kachal wants to black hole something, somewhere, but he just can't do it. Stuck inside the fountain right now. Sumail chases after him. They kill off the Raid King, force the reincarnation, but it will not matter. GG has been called, Kachal has been killed, and NIGMA Galaxy has booked a ticket into...